finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Wiggins is out there with Looney. And for the Trailblazers, down in the block, it's Grant and Nurkic. Henderson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the 3 spot. And Greg, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game.
Now, here's Lillard. And there's the pass to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. Clock at 6. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Warriors ball.
Curry looking it over. Outside, Green. The rebound by Grant. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Henderson, no one around him. And the 3 off target. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Curry. Here's Looney. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
Grant, and he drops it in from the low post. So, GA, you look at the Blazers with this young talent and still with Damian Lillard on board. 2 very different timelines.
They feel like Lillard brings more value than what they could get in trade, but you could argue they could have gotten more if they acted a few seasons earlier.
And the dunk by Grant.
And look at the hops on Grant, lifting off for a slam before the D can contain it.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Green. That one rolling around and rims out.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And it's Simons missing.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Curry against Lillard. Shoots over Curry. And it's Lillard missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And Richard, for the Warriors, a number of future Hall of Famers playing a part. But Stephen Curry, we all know this, is the center of it all.
He's the greatest shooter ever, Kev. We all know that. But when people say that he changed the game, a lot of times I like to give credit to the entire team. Having Klay Thompson helped Steph be Steph. And having Draymond Green with that defense and his passing ability help Steph's game go to another level.
They throw good. Wiggins. Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
And both free throws good for Wiggins.
You really get nonstop hustle from Andrew Wiggins, and that all-out style of play helps him be a serious difference maker on both sides of the ball.
Now, here's Lillard. Henderson kicks to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Simons, the pass to Nurkic. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that's one of the things Nurkic does so well. Absorb contact and still be in control.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And last season, the Warriors' so-called two-timeline approach seemed to fall flat, didn't you think, GA?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry's.
Curry outside, and again, it's the Warriors missing. Portland leading by 3. In the corner, Henderson with it. Lets it go from deep, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Green. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Here's Looney. And the layup's good off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Lillard. Still scoreless. And no good. Great D that time from Green. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 4-point game. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Curry against Henderson. Pass to Green. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Back to Curry. Second shot opportunity. Portland grabs the miss. Grant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Lillard. Back to Grant. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Portland.
And he didn't really have this shot coming into the league. Grant has really worked on honing his shot from the perimeter.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Right coming into this season, Damian Lillard made it clear to the Blazers front office he wanted veteran help.
And barring a move up in the draft, that meant trading their pick. Well, these are the tough decisions teams face building around a star player.
A different look now for Portland. Nasir Little, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Anfernee Simons. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Damian Lillard. Different look here for the Warriors. Kuminga's come in for Draymond Green. Gary Payton comes in for Wiggins. Joseph, he's checked in for Thompson. And Paul subbed in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Henderson following the shot by Chris Paul. Goes back up. Henderson, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Offensive rebound. Looney. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Grant. 7 points in the game. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's Sharpe missing. Warriors trailed by 5. Pass to Joseph. Portland grabs the miss. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Henderson outside. Portland again missing. And that does it for the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 5. from Portland. We're back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So for the Trailblazers, their last game lost to the Suns. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They're going to go small with Paul and Curry as the guard pair. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Payton, and it's Green in at the center position.
First team foul.
And RJ, with Gary Payton II, he has one of the most inspiring success stories in our league.
Undrafted in 2016, he spent 5 years grinding in the G League, but he finally broke through in 2022. His defense was a major factor for the Warriors' championship run.
2 shots. Nice on the first.
That free throw missing. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Murray's checked in for Grant. Good on the second free throw. So the Warriors GA last summer deciding to maximize the Curry, Clay, Draymond timeline.
And have slowly swapped their youth for vet contributors. Sit Poole out for the veteran Paul. They know the window is closing and want one more title.
Payton with it. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD, overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. DA, thank you so much.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now, here's Sean.
And let's check out stats for Draymond Green. Last year, getting it done. Put up 8 points per game, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And all the talent in the world. That's what made Sharp the 7th overall pick in a fairly deep draft.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Simons is checked in. Wiggins is checked in for Golden State. Thompson comes in for Chris Paul. And he sinks the second. Warriors trailed by 5. Outside Curry. Now the pass to Thompson. Kuminga with it. Back to Thompson. He kicks to Kuminga. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Here's Thompson. The Blazers getting the bucket. At the top of the key, Curry. Wiggins outside. Out to Thompson. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Damian Lillard, third.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 7. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
We all know Wiggins has put a lot of work into his three ball, and you see the results there.
Lillard outside. Unloads. Wiggins with the rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Talking about the grizzled veteran, Draymond Green, is still such an important player in this game.
Yeah, it's just because he's so unique. He doesn't look to score very often. His main focus continues to be on defense and his playmaking ability.
It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Three-pointers, Simons. And they'll get another chance. Hits. Got that one from Nurkic.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Now here's Curry. Hasn't made one yet. Thompson left side. Back to Wiggins. Great D that time from Nurkic. Trailblazers leading by 6. Here's Simons. The 8-footer. Takes the 3. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Warriors have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Green finds Curry. Golden State moving it around. Thompson misses. The Trailblazers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Sharp. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Nasir Little, he's checked in for Nurkic. Grant comes in for Murray. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Sharp. And Henderson subbed in for Damian Lillard. Then for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is checked in for Green. Corey Joseph comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Paul subbed in for Stephen Curry. RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3, but the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras, and not much really before and not much really after.
It's stolen by Little. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Friday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 9. Takes it inside. Back to Paul. From deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And now just a 3-point Portland lead. Simons surveying the D. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and Thompson gets it to go.
Phenomenal shooter from the mid-range. All Klay needs is a little bit of daylight, like a little bit, and it is golden.
Here's Simons. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Thompson. No good there with this step-back J. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Trailblazers leading by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Steve Kerr. Coach, what did the team do in that first half defensively?
Just competed. You know, we have a very good defensive team, and our guys are getting after it. I think we've been a lot better defensively than we have offensively, and some of that defense has led to some transition and some open shots.
Something your guys always fall back on. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. What did you think about Portland, Kenny?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. The way this one's going, they're going to...
And that's going to do...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Down on the block, it's Grant and Nurkic. Damian Lillard out there with Scoot Henderson. And it's Simons in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
And yes, records are made to be broken. But RJ made 3-point shots. My goodness, Curry is so far ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, to me it comes down to longevity. LeBron passed Kareem on all-time scoring lists, so anything is possible. But it's hard to pass Steph because he's just going to keep going.
Here's Lillard. It's stolen by Green. Thompson in the corner. Down low, and he dunks it down.
With all the attention Klay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
Portland trailing here. Pass to Nurkic. Dishes it to Lillard. And for the Blazers GA, the intrigue surrounding Damian Lillard continues after his summer trade request.
Well, it can take time for these deals to materialize. In the meantime, the young talent on this Portland team bodes well for the future.
First one falls for him.
And I like the work Lillard's put into his defense the past few seasons. He may not be a stopper, but he's improved immensely at that end of the floor.
Shaedon Sharpe's checked in for Portland. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Curry against Lillard. Here's Looney. Nurkic with the block. Now here's Lillard. Defense right on him. Curry with some nice D.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. The Golden State Warriors have made the transformation from a league doormat to an all-time champion since the turn of the century. Now, some sources say that the Warriors are the most valuable franchise in the NBA, and right there amongst the most valuable in the world. New ownership, a new arena, they've made a difference to be sure, but make no mistake, Stephen Curry has been the linchpin. Guys?
Absolutely, no doubt. D.A., thank you. To the paint, kicks it out to Lillard. 5 on the clock. There's the three. Drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got 5.
And one of the most prolific three-point marksmen in league history, Logo Lillard, has unlimited range.
A three-pointer. Wiggins. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Henderson looking it over. Out left to the wing. Releases from 15, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
Oh, making it look routine. This is why Sharp's guys encourage him to look for that shot.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And Coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Murray's checked in for the Trailblazers. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Henderson. Golden State also making some changes. Kuminga's come in for Draymond Green. Gary Payton comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Paul's subbed in for Klay Thompson. Passes to Grant. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Murray outside. Over Looney. Murray, no good. Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Curry. No good that time.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Grant surveying the D. He dishes it to Murray. And Looney sends it back. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. Little, he's checked in for Murray. Corey Joseph's checked in for the Warriors. Five to shoot. Here's Grant. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Warriors trailing. Joseph, the pass to Looney. Back to Joseph. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter.
What's the roll?
Here's Kuminga. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot. Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Ball against Lillard. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Paul.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Grant. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Joseph kicks to Kuminga. Paul surveying the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ball against Lillard. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot misses. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Trailblazers lead by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact. Passes sharp. And the ball's going to fall for us. We can't give up the easy ones down here, right?
Well, you can tell that he wants his team to be precise with their decision-making.
Kevin, he's aware of just how special they are when they play smart and play together.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Setting the floor for the Warriors, Wiggins and Green make up the post pair. They're going to go small with Paul and Curry as the guard pair. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
High post, Nurkic. Curry meets him. And good that time. And the Trailblazers lead by 3. And it's Paul with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Green, the pass to Curry. Thompson outside. Wiggins outside. Over Little. Henderson pulls it in. Trailblazers leading by 3. The pass to Nurkic. There's the dish to Little. Sinks that one from the post. Now it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Outside Curry. Over Thibault. A rebound by Simons. Simons has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Green with the rebound.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Back to Paul. Shoots over Simons. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Paul. Paul against Henderson. Simons on the wing. To the middle. Knocked away. Little gets the bucket. Little's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Thompson kicks to Wiggins. He takes it in. Back to Thompson. Shoots over Simons. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Thompson.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
Here's Nurkic. And he can't bank that one in. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. They get the rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Wiggins is fantastic at attracting contact. Such a savvy veteran.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
Free throw good, Wiggins. A different look now for Portland. Grant, he's checked in for Little. Shaedon Sharpe comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Lillard subbed in for Scoot Henderson. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. And both free throws good for Wiggins. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now, here's Sharpe. He's covered by Thompson.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
With your Blazer dancer.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Andrew Wiggins.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. Now, with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 1. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. .157 left to play here in the fourth. Back to Thompson. Lets it go with a 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. Lillard against Paul. Lillard the pass to Simons. And it's Lillard missing. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Payton left side. Paul outside. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Simons finds Lillard. It's rebounded by Golden State. Thompson outside. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Misses from short range. Lillard from outside. Portland no good that time either.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
They grab their own miss. It's good.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Lillard. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 2. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Thompson, and that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Klay Thompson.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And Thompson is so cool under duress. His easygoing personality aiding him in these types of situations.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Golden State. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Fourth team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Chris Paul. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
And the leadership Paul brings to this team is so incredibly important. His teammates really rally behind him.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Nails the tray! And now they foul and stop the clock.
Damian Lillard. First personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Chris Paul. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The numbers show that Paul is a maestro in the clutch. And with his efficient free throw shooting, there aren't many players that you'd rather give the ball to in this situation.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And Lillard kicks to Henderson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline.